Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another quick breakdown prediction for this Saturday coming up. Gillian Robertson versus Poliana Botelho. Quick prediction for this fight. Gillian Robertson, I know she's ranked number 15 in the flyweight division, of course. Young, up and comer, dangerous on the ground. BJJ specialist. I think she just received her black belt. She's coming off a strong win over Courtney Casey. Another tough fighter that has never been submitted, if I'm correct. Then you have Poliana Botelho, former strawweight contender, who's been out of the octagon for about, I want to say, a little over a year. Yeah, she's been out a little over a year because the last opponent she faced was, I think, Lauren Mueller, who she won a decision over. So, her coming back at 125, this is going to be a tough test for her. So I'm really just paying attention to what Gillian Robertson can do as a fighter. Against certain type of styles. Like, if you can't compete with her on the ground, that's what she's going to do. But if you have the stand up and you have the power to get the respect from Gillian Robertson, you can make it an even fight. Or you can actually, if you have the striking ability, if you have the IQ to keep it standing and keep her off of you, it can go your way. But real quick, man, I just want to say my keys to victory for Gillian Robertson in this one. I think her three main keys would be to just take her time in this fight. It's real simple. Just take her time. No rushing in. Don't rush into any crazy counters with Poliana Botelho, because Poliana Botelho, her stand up is good. She has solid stand up, very powerful leg kicks. She could catch her coming in, so she can't just rush in there wasting energy. Being very juvenile with some of these takedowns. So, and that's something I don't think she'll do. That's why I say just take her time and look for the takedowns. And that leads me to working on her striking. She has to use her hands to get some of these takedowns. You got to be able to throw hands in a fighter's face, blind them with the jab so you can get the single leg. You got to be able to throw the overhand right to hurt that fighter to get the takedown a little bit more easier than just trying to clinch with him on the fence and wear him down and use your head. Sometimes you can just piece him up if you have decent hands and then take him down once you hurt him. So I think that she's going to have to utilize a jab and a right hand in this fight. Don't want to strike with Poliana the whole fight, but just use them to set up your takedowns. Use feints, just to keep her guessing and get her confused. Also, this is the basic one. Take the fight to the ground. That's what leads me to that. Take the fight to the ground, because again, I feel like Poliana Botelho, she's just that top level striker. She's very good at Muay Thai, very good in the clinches. I think, again, her more powerful thing is her leg kicks and her body kicks. And she does have a very good solid jab. So I think that once she can land a good strike here and there, she should just take the fight straight to the ground. If you go into the clinch, just control her with the head and look to take Poliana to the ground. Poliana, I think she just needs to find the range early. Don't try to go in there and fight this fight in the clinch or make this a rough and ugly fight. Just fight this from a good range. Find that range. Use your jab. And again, for her, use good solid leg kicks to, try to rip the lead leg of Gillian Robertson to make her think twice about trying to come in on her. So while she's thinking, you just constantly try to pile up points in each round or try to bust her up till you can hurt her. So finding a good range for Poliana would be good. She's a taller, longer fighter, if I'm not mistaken. She looks pretty big too also, so she got to use that strength. Go to the body. Definitely go to the body. Not so much with front kicks. I say just use those sparingly, because you don't want to use too many front kicks, because if they start to become telegraph, Gillian Robertson can grab that kick, take you down with a single leg, and it can all change from there. So I think more side kicks to the body. Set them up with the jab. Go downstairs to the leg and just keep switching levels and keep hitting her with those shots to the body. If you're going into the clinch, keep the clinch in the center of the ring, in my opinion. Land those good knees and then go right back to controlling the fight at a good range. Just use strength too. I think, like I said, Poliana Botelho, she's a stronger fighter. I think that I'm gonna say stronger. I think she's a stronger fighter than she was at strawweight. And I think that's why she moved up to 125, to really make sure that she can take advantage of her body completely as a fighter. So I definitely say use your strength. Keep that strength to push Gillian Robertson off when she tries to get you in a clinch. Use them to throw those big elbows to break out of clinches, and just overall try to make it physical on the inside for for seconds and then get out and then go right back to fighting at a range. Now, for my prediction, I'm going to have to go with, it's going to be a rough and ugly fight, I think, for as long as it lasts. But I think I'm going to go with Gillian Robertson by either a second or third round submission in this one. I think that she does make it a rough and rugged fight for her. And once she gets past the kicks of Botelho, and once she starts landing some good counters here and there, I think she'll be able to press the clinch to the fence and really work Poliana Botelho in some areas that, you know, she just feels uncomfortable in. You know, I think she's going to work her with some good knees, and she's going to be throwing some very scrappy punches to keep Poliana Botelho uncomfortable. And eventually she'll wear her down in maybe like the second round. And I think she'll probably trip her up and get her to the ground and just use that fierce ground and pound that she has, you know. So once she gets that ground and pound on her, I think she's going to try to look for that, either get to the back of Poliana, try to get that rear naked, or try to get a guillotine. Or she's quick with the arm bars too. So, you know, I could see her submitting her in either of those positions. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Gillian Robertson probably by like second or third round submission. But if it stays standing, I could definitely say it could go in Poliana's favor, because again, if Poliana has the power to hurt Gillian, it could definitely go her way, because that's the only way you can get to it. Like same like with Macy Barber, that's the only way you can get to it. If you got that power to, you know, get the respect or hurt her early, then you can control the fight on your stand-up, because that's what I think Poliana has to do in this fight. Keep this fight standing, using powerful kicks. But my pick is going to be Gillian Robertson by the second or third round submission. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win. I think it's going to be a good flyweight fight. We got another good flyweight fight. I want to give you my breakdown and prediction on that as well. Combo Breaker 99. Subscribe. I'm out. Peace.